So I saw a post recently about a nursing student who's thinking of quitting nursing school. So I decided to make this video because I was this close to quitting nursing school, like honestly this close, but I didn't. So if you're thinking about quitting, please watch my video and think a bit before. Okay, let's go from the beginning. So I finished my A-levels. I had no idea what I'm gonna do next with my life. I knew I wanted to help people. I like the idea of working in a hospital, so I said, okay, you know what the heck, let's get into nursing. Let's see what this is. So I enrolled into nursing school without having any idea of what a nurse actually does. And let's get one thing straight, I was not a straight A student at all. And so our first semester, which was focused on cardiology and cardiovascular anatomy and physiology, I was like, oh my god, trying to study that module, oh, it was so annoying. And I was like already feeling a bit stressed about it. But you know, the one thing that was motivating me is I said I'm gonna go to the clinical placement. I'm gonna see what a nurse actually does in a hospital, how she functions, like what her role is. And I was super excited about that. So fast forward a few months, we start our clinical placement, and it's the first day. Oh my god, I am over the top with excitement. 5:30 a.m. I wake up, you know, having breakfast, putting my uniform, making sure it's all good, and I go to the area that I'm meant to work in, and I'm like, you know, with my little bag, like, hi, I'm a first year student. I'm gonna be here for the next couple of months with you. And I swear to god, all the nurses on the desk were like, okay, welcome, now shut up because we're taking the handover. I'm like, okay. So I stand there, you know, listening to the night shift giving handover to the day shift, and as soon as they're done, all the nurses kind of huddle up for a few seconds, and then whoosh, I don't know where they went. Like everyone went to their own patient, and I'm still standing with the desk, like, okay, still with my bag, like, So I go to my nursing manager and I'm like, hey, you know, it's my first day, my first placement in my entire life. I've never been in a hospital before. Like, what do I do now? And she said, okay, take off your bag and go with that nurse. She's gonna show you the ropes. And I'm like, okay. So I take off my bag and I go running after this nurse. I'm like, hi, I'm gonna be with you for the next 12 hours. And this nurse is like, what? No. No, I think there's been a mistake. I'm not good with students. I don't like students. You go find another nurse. And so I'm like, okay. So I go up to the nursing manager and I tell her, hey, you know, that nurse who you sent me with, she did not want me. And my manager's like, no, she has no choice. She has to learn to be good with students. I'm like, okay. So I go back to her. I'm like, hey, it seems like we're gonna be buddies. I'm gonna be with you. And she's like, oh. So, I know, she ignores me, you know, the whole day, and I'm running around like a lost poodle, like, blah, blah, blah. Just running around after her, trying to learn as much as possible. And I had so many questions that I wanted to ask. But every time I asked, even thought about asking something, she would just go, okay, now I'm busy. Okay, now I'm busy. Let's jump in now. And, yeah, that was my first day to a terrible, terrible placement. I went on for the hours of, I don't know how many, 300 hours I think, of, oh, I hated it, absolutely hated it. You know, I did not fit in with the stuff. I had an argument with one of the other students who was there, so I did not have any friends. I did not like the patients, like the cases that they had. I did not like their workflow, what they did, and I just didn't like the environment in general. So I remember coming home, and I was already, like, you know, super depressed that I just had a bad day at work. I open my phone and I see that I also failed an exam. So I'm like, yay, this is my best day ever. And I go up to my parents like, you know what, I am done. I am so done with this entire career. I hate it. I am quitting. And my parents are like, no, you wait until your second placement, and if you don't like your second placement, then quit after that. And so after a lot of arguments, I came to an agreement with my parents that I'm gonna stick through it, and if I don't like my second placement, I will quit, right? So I stuck through it. I magically passed my failed exam and I went to my second placement, and oh my god, it was mind-blowing. I was so lucky. Like, the nurses there were so nice to me. They you know, the whole environment was so nice. It was such a great area to work in. I loved the cases that they had. The nurses were really excited to teach the students, and they really integrated us, you know, in their day, and I loved it. I loved it. And like, from there on, I was just really lucky, you know. I had insanely good mentors, and I ended up loving it. And I'm so glad that I did not quit, because I love my profession and I'm so happy to be working as a nurse. So yeah, like, the whole point of this video is basically, do not give up right away. If there's something that is bothering you, speak up. I'm more than happy to help you and guide you. So just contact me on one of my social medias, and I'm sure you will actually love the profession. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit thumbs up and subscribe to my video.